our present at the end, as you know. So that's kind of like all our pilgrimages. You know, we yearn for transcendence. We yearn to find ourselves, to free ourselves, to be who we really are. And that's really the whole message of the journey of pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is the transcendent interpersonal journey that is always an effort to unite the will of the spirit to the work of the flesh, is it not? I mean, that's really what the film is about.
I want to thank you so much for this film. It's so timely, too, because I was just there 2 weeks ago in Compostela. I got to celebrate a Mass there.
I'm sorry, Father.
Thank you so much. It's so timely because I was just there 2 weeks ago, and I got to celebrate a Mass there. I spent a few days. And it's timely because after World Youth Day, 2 million young people and others from around the world came to Madrid, and then a number of us went to Compostela right afterwards. And John Paul, back in the early 80s, he went to Compostela. He said it's time to return to your roots. So this idea of the Camino and the journey, this is so providential and timely, and I applaud you very much for this great film. Thank you so much.
We premiered the film in Spain on October 11th. The Pope Benedict came on the 9th as a pilgrim and said an outdoor mass, which we were invited and attended. And then he went on to Barcelona to dedicate the cathedral there. And the next day, we opened the film just about 3 blocks from the cathedral. And we sat with the Archbishop, who had given us the permission to shoot in the cathedral, and the President of Galicia, and all the officials that had supported our efforts.
And we were sweating. Terrifying. We prayed that they would accept it and they would love it, what we had done.
And they did.
And the Archbishop heard Martin after the film, during the rolling credits, and he said, this film's a gift. And thank you.
I just wanted to share that when I first came here, or back here 20-some years ago, there was a young fellow, Curtis, I don't even know who's here. He taught Spanish in Catholic high school. He's looking for a little group to go to Spain, to this Santiago de Compostela. And I had never heard of it, and I thought, why would we want to go there? What do you want to do, walk 500 miles? But he spoke Spanish, and then the last few years, I heard more about it, and I thought, this is so awesome, I want to go. And for you guys to bring the movie here, it's like, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pilgrims from Chicago or around the United States that are going to show this, that are going to be over there. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, and that you guys are here. Just thank you so much. It's so beautiful, so confidential, like others said.
Thank you so much. That's so gratifying for us. It doesn't get any better than that. Thank you. We just got a letter in the summer. The film was a huge hit, incidentally, in Ireland. And the Irish are the second highest number of pilgrims. The Spanish was first, and then the Irish. So the Irish are really, it's still running in Ireland, opened in May, and it's still going. And just a few weeks ago, we got a letter, a personal handwritten letter from the President of Ireland, Mary McAleese, who said, as I'm writing this, my daughter is preparing to go to Santiago and do the Camino. Thank you, she said. So that's the most gratifying thing. We inspire people. Yes?
I just wanted to know who inspired the element in the movie with Tom seeing Daniel along the way, because when my mom passed, for years after, I would have very vivid dreams of seeing her, and it would take a conscious effort to remind myself that she had passed.
Well, that was something that we weren't sure. Did everyone hear the question? What was the sort of inspiration to see Daniel along the way? We weren't sure if it was going to work. I was always in wardrobe. I was always in that orange jacket. And if we were on location, I would say, well, I'm going to jump in here now. We'll see if that works. But I always wanted to do it because the way we were shooting, we shot in sequence. So we never went back to another. Once we wrapped the location, we were moving on. So I jumped in wherever I could, and then we decided where we would use it along the way during the editing process. But it became an interesting tool, and it basically, I love the idea that, the people that leave us haven't left us at all. They're standing right by our side. And I wanted to explore that here. And I thought that, he's sort of saying to the father, come on, this is what you missed. This is what you missed by not being in life. And here's another opportunity. It doesn't matter how old you are. You still have a shot. So, yes, sir.
Thank you. I believe in the resurrection of the body, and when I see the ashes being sort of separated, it speaks against that. Is there another way to understand that image?
Well, Tom is not a practicing Catholic at that time. That's a very important point in the film. When in the beginning he goes to make the funeral arrangements with his parish priest, then in that little scene where the father asks him, "Will you pray with me?" He says, "What for?" And then later when he meets Father Tom on the Camino, he says, "Are you a Catholic?" And he said, "Well, a lapsed Catholic." So he's not aware of canon law, and that never would have occurred to him. And frankly, I think what you're saying is an interesting and valid point. We're not making any judgment one way or another. We're just saying that this guy is not, he's following his heart and not any canon law. So there's not meant to be any offense. In fact, we never even thought of it when it was going on. But, I've been a Catholic all my life, and, I go to one country and see so often relics of a saint, some first-class relics, some bones over here of St. Cecilia, and I see them in Australia, and then I see some in France, and then I see some in England and the United States. And, you know what I'm saying?